David Job has been battling to get his kids back for years. He and his wife went through a messy divorce, and in the process, he lost custody of his children, who are currently living with their grandparents.
They look at me and say, "Dad, what's going on? How come we're not coming home?" And, they don't understand, that I don't have the money to pay for a lawyer.
David thinks the world of his lawyer, but even though he has a good job running his own business, he simply can't afford the attorney's fees.
I had to give him a $5,000 retainer fee, and then before he went to court the first time, it was another $2,500, and then it was another $3,500. Yeah. And now he wants another $3,500 just to take it back to court.
Pamela Wright knows all too well the problems parents like David face.
Well, the system's very expensive and very confusing, and sometimes people fall through the cracks.
She's a paralegal with the Alliance for Single Parents. Working under a Brunswick County attorney, she's able to do a lot of the legwork at a much lower hourly rate than attorneys charge, often saving parents thousands of dollars. She says proving a case in court is not as easy as many parents think who try to represent themselves.
It's something called a burden of proof. And you have to get in there and prove your case, and it can't just be because, hey, I'm a good parent. It's everybody says that, and it's not enough. You have to get things organized and go in together and with the right backing.
It can get even harder when one parent begins accusing the other of something they didn't do, a situation David knows all too well.
The minute I threw her out, she thought she was going to be slick, and she went straight to the Department of Social Services and said that I threw her and the children out, which wasn't true. It's almost enough to drive you crazy.
Pamela says the justice system is not always about justice, but knowing how to work through the system.